teachers be like, okay class, so we're gonna have some students come up here and present some stuff, and I'd like you to take notes on it. Like, are you serious? What, we're gonna take notes? Whatever. Look, today's video is gonna be on student presentations versus teacher presentations.
Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket.
Honestly, this kills me. I'm so glad that some of my teachers, now that I'm a senior and that we're getting older, that when teachers expect you when you're like a freshman or sophomore, or even like in middle school and stuff, if you're still in school and your teachers make you take notes on all the presentations and stuff, where I'm at now being a senior is so much better because we don't have to take as many notes for all these presentations, which is great because if you are still in high school, then you know exactly how it feels to have to take those stupid notes on those stupid presentations because you have students that, you know, present things like this.
This is obviously my presentation. These are wolves. They're in a woven forest. There's white trees and snow. And this one's sniffing the ground. And that one's looking over there. And that one's watching him sniff the ground. He's obviously having an enjoyable time sniffing the ground. They're in a forest. There's a signature here.
And then you have teachers that present things like this.
Today we're going to learn about Arctic wolves. They're almost always born gray and black. Sometimes they have, differentiations where they're born brown or sometimes black or completely white. The ones who are completely white, they survive longer because they blend in with the snow. They usually live in the forests with the birch trees. Well, that's the native tree there. They have evergreens too. Most of the time their eyes are brown, but they have mutations where they get blue, sometimes green.
Your umbrella broke! Oh my god!
That's gonna be good for the shot though, that's gonna be good for the shot,
And then at least, like, the teachers that are boring, I mean, they sound boring, but they give you information that is something to learn from. While the students are giving you presentations that you're supposed to be taking notes on. Alright, so this is what you're gonna write down. They're in a white forest. There's some white trees around. They're sniffing the snow. One of them's watching them eat the snow. Like, those are the notes you're gonna be taking. It's not gonna be, like, anything factual or helpful for any test that comes up. So your teacher's just gonna be like, oh, well, this is something that student should have covered. Okay, and if they didn't, what? I fail the test because, like, so basically that's what it is. It's like if a teacher gives you a test on something that was supposed to be like the class, like all the students give a presentation on, and they don't do a good job of explaining anything, and you fail the test, it's basically like a group test, or it's a class test, and it's so stupid to have to be graded on it because it doesn't make any sense at all, because on one side, there's misinformation or just no information, and on the other side, there's some information or there's good information.
Yes, Timmy?
Why do you have an umbrella?
I'm cold.
But student presentations lower grades, I swear to God, so much. Because if it wasn't for students who give crappy presentations on whatever, whether it be a poster that they're holding, or a keynote presentation, or whatever application you use, or whatever you do, if a student gives that presentation, it's going to be terrible. And the reason why is because most of the time, students don't care enough to go and get the information. Because they're like, I just want to finish this and then get my grade on it, and I'm fine with a C or a B or whatever. While teachers, they don't have to worry about grades, and they went to college for this job anyways. So they're teaching you things that they either know a lot about, or at least they have researched enough because they're teachers and that's what they're supposed to be doing, and that's their job. So when they ask you to take notes on their presentations, it's a lot different because it's like, here's all the information and here's everything that's going to be on the test. When a student is like, here's everything that's going to be on the test, and the student told you 0% of it because they were talking about purple mushrooms and how a wolf was sniffing some frickin' snow. What are you going to learn from that? They're in a white forest. What are you going to learn from wolves in a white forest? Nothing. Real quick, I know this one's really quick because I just wanted to talk about it real quick, and I have some nice little sketches that I put up and that I set up with Orion, so I want to thank Orion for helping me out, and I also have a behind the scenes for 2 of these Time to Speaker Minds that I'm filming, this one and then the next one that I'm going to do. They are. I made a behind the scenes for both of them, and I want to thank Orion for helping me out with the skits because they were really funny. They were really cheesy and really kind of dorky, but it was really funny and I enjoyed it. But next episode is going to be on whether or not things like objects still exist. It still exist when they're behind something else and you can't see it. But anyways, thank you, Orion, for helping out with the skits, for helping out with the behind the scenes, and just giving me different ideas and helping me out with all these weird skits and things that I want to set up. Thank you guys, everybody else, for watching today's episode. I know it was really short. I apologize, or I don't apologize because I just saved you a whole bunch of time. Anyways, I will see all of you guys in the next episode.